We are live. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. This is the Loud Bostonian, Kevin Duffey. And today I have a very special video type thing for you guys. And that is I'm doing a movie trivia match out of my studio. Those of you who follow my channel know that I'm a huge fan of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. And I compete in a fan league. And I wanted to do something just like that here in my studio with a couple of my buddies. So today I have Chris Crow and Edwin Rowland. And they are going to compete in basically another version of the fan league and the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, where we're going to do 3 rounds of questions. Each round is a little different than the last, and I'll get into each round as we go into it so everybody knows exactly what's going to happen. So, round 1, gentlemen. Before we get into it, I want to know, how are you guys feeling about competing in a live event?
I'm ready.
Chris is ready.
First time ever, and I'm ready.
Edwin's ready.
Ready
Excellent.
I'll ever be.
Edwin, I can tell you right now, I do not have any questions about that terrible Gene Simmons movie Runaway in any of these things.
Damn it.
That
Beat me to it.
80s classic will not be
Beat
on
me
the
to
80s
it.
spin. Just give you the heads up on that.
Okay, all right.
All right, so round 1 works like this. Round 1 is the whiteboard round. What I'm going to do is ask a series of 8 questions that have obviously one answer worth 1 point. And what you guys are going to do is write your answers on the whiteboard, and then I'll give you a countdown. And when we reach the end of the countdown, you will reveal your answers to me, and I'll let you know if they're right or wrong. Like I said, it's worth 1 point each. If you guys have a perfect round, we'll get a bonus question. And then we'll go into round 2, which I will explain when we get there. So let's just jump right into this. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
Ready.
All right, well, let's jump right into it then. Round 1. Oh, by the way, you guys can have normally in the Schmoedown, there's 3 repeats you can ask during the match, and that's good for if we get to if you really think you know an answer and you want to delay me, wait till I get to 1 and then say repeat, and I will repeat the question and start all over again and give you guys 15 seconds or so to come up with your answer. Normally in the Schmoedown there's 3 repeats, but honestly I'll give you guys 2 per round because I'm just here to have fun, and you guys don't need to stress about that. So,
All right. Cool.
all right, round 1, whiteboard round. Category of Star Wars. All right. In A New Hope, Cornelius Evazan, the Mos Eisley Cantina criminal who confronts Luke in the Mos Eisley bar, says he has a death sentence on how many systems? This guy's a real piece of shit, and Obi-Wan showed him exactly who the fuck was the boss. Give you guys a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Edwin, we'll go with you first. 7. That is incorrect.
Damn it.
Chris. 23. Jesus Christ, you guys. Correct answer we're looking for was 12. I have a death sentence on 12 systems.
Damn.
I know the character. I know what he says.
I've
I
never
know what
known-
he does. I
I'll
never paid attention to that.
Yeah,
aspect.
I'll be honest with you guys. I didn't know the character name until I looked it up for this exact question. So, all right, nobody got a point there. No big deal. We'll move on.
I just call him the "You'll be dead" guy.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to word it like that, though, so I did a little bit of research. But all right, no points there. That's not a big deal. Question 2, category of Marvel movies. Liev Schreiber plays Sabretooth in X-Men Origins Wolverine. What 2018 Marvel villain does he lend his voice to? He doesn't sound anything like himself in this character either. Oh God, did I stump you guys?
Yeah.
I think you might have.
This one was actually, admittedly, this one was a little tough.
Trying to think of the Marvel movies from 2018.
So I'll have you heads up. So a little bit of space here and a little bit of help for you guys. When I say Marvel movies as the category, I don't mean MCU.
MCU movies.
I don't mean
necessarily.
MCU. If it's an MCU movie, I will specifically call that category out.
Gotcha.
So anything other than the MCU would be good. A little help there. Which villain does he lend his voice to? Free repeat there.
I want to think. No.
Give you guys a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. We'll go to Chris first this time. A blank
Big zero.
board.
Big zero.
Edwin.
I don't know if he was recast, but
Red Skull. No, that is incorrect. I was looking for Kingpin. He voiced Kingpin in
Really?
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh.
Oh, that movie didn't even come across my mind. Oh my
I
God.
tried to help you. I tried to
I
say
know,
no
I
to
know.
you.
I didn't even compare it to him. When I watched it.
Yeah.
I didn't even think, wow.
Yeah, it'd be tough.
Oh, he
Might have
was,
seen, was it on the credits? Does it say it on the
Yeah,
credits?
yeah. And
he
like,
was
Shit.
he was solid in that movie. Actually.
yeah, it
Oh,
is pretty
man.
good. Okay, category 3, question 3 rather, category of classics. And there's a poster in the background, but it won't help you with this question. In Jaws, how many victims does the shark eat? And that is confirmed on-screen deaths, not like supposed people that maybe die out in the distance, but I should say almost confirmed on-screen deaths. Big fan of Jaws.
Damn it.
It's just a number, guys. you can write something down on these. There's not. I'll tell you, there aren't that many, which is like it's not a bloodbath of a movie. You know, it's not a horror movie. Really,
I think I'm going to be off by one or two.
Yeah. Well, you probably are. And when I read who they are, you're probably gonna be pissed at it. So, we'll go with a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looks like you guys have done it anyways. Okay. So in Jaws, the shark eats a total of 6 characters.
Oh.
6 victims, I should say. That is the girl in the opening.
Yep.
Alex Kintner.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Garner. So they find that boat with Ben Garner. He's dead. The random rowboater out in the middle there. Quint.
Yeah.
And Pippet the dog.
I had 5, by the way. I was off by 1.
Oh, damn it. I had 9.
I should have had you guys actually reveal your answers too. So I'm sorry. That was
Damn,
totally
these are
bad on
tough,
my part.
man.
That was
These
all
are
right.
tough.
That was all right.
I didn't think they were that tough, guys. But apparently I'm an asshole. Whatever. It's good though. You guys are good competitors right now. Let's get through this. Okay. Next category.
We have the same amount of misses. It's awesome.
Next category, even though it's not really a category, it's a specific movie. Lord of the Rings. So hopefully you guys have watched Lord of the Rings. But in the Two Towers, what is the name of the land where the horse lords reside?
Man.
They're almost instantly in that land and spend the entire movie there.
I haven't seen Two Towers since it came out.
Holy shit.
Two Towers is my favorite that I watched. It's my favorite. Well, actually, Fellowship of the Ring probably is my favorite now. But back in the day, I watched that one all the time. The Horse Lords of... I'll give you guys a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Edwin, we'll go with you first.
Sorry, man.
Nothing. Chris.
The land of the question mark.
No. Whoa. Jeez, guys. So the answer is Rohan.
Rohan.
Yep.
Oh,
Rohan.
okay.
The Horse Lords of Rohan.
So I was thinking Shadowfax, the horse, the flying horse. I'm like,
Dude, you just pull the, clearly people are going to know you know the movies now. You just pull the freaking horse.
I'm like, oh, where's Shadowfax from? I was thinking him for some reason. Shit.
Maybe I should have named the king. It's like, what the hell is his name? It's like Theodora or something like that. But I don't know if that would have helped you. All right. Theoden. See, Jesus Christ, this dude would have been all over that. I can't believe you didn't get Rohan.
I don't think either of us are gonna make it to the next round.
No, luckily, if nobody answers any questions, you all move on to the next round. So, question 5, category of Tarantino films.
Okay.
In Kill Bill Volume 2, what is the name of the character who taught Beatrix Kiddo the 5-point exploding heart technique? This character was also murdered by Ellie Driver later in the movie, or Elle Driver. Same actor plays 2 characters too across both movies. 2 of my favorite characters. In the first movie, movie he plays the Hattori Hanzo, the sword maker, and in the next movie he plays this character. I'll give a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Chris, we'll go with you first.
I don't know if it's exact.
That's right.
Oh,
Spelling
right.
doesn't count. We'll put you on the
Nice.
board with 1.
Sweet.
Edwin. Hey! There we
Nice.
go.
Nice.
Something like that.
There you go, guys. You got it.
Was it what was
Pie
it?
May. It is Pie May. You
Pie
are
May.
right.
Nice.
Love pie.
Woo!
There you go. It all took a
I like where
Tarantino.
this is
You guys
going.
are on board. Now
I like
here we
where
go.
this is going.
All right. Well, right from there, we're going to slide so easily right into this next category. Question 6, category of monster movies.
Ooh.
Okay. In Tremors, Kevin Bacon and crew escape being stranded by doing what to get from rock to rock? This is an activity, a sport, if you would. When I wrote this question, a little background there too. There's a couple times that they try to get escape from being stranded. I'm talking about specifically the first time they're stranded, and it is Kevin Bacon. I think his name's Fred Ward.
Fred Ward, yeah.
Fred Ward and the actress, the girl. When those three are specifically stranded on the rocks, what do they do to get from rock to rock in order to get to the Jeep? Remember, you guys have those repeats if you want to think about it. So 5, 4, 3,
Repeat.
2. There we go. Repeat. In Tremors, Kevin Bacon and crew escape being stranded by doing what to get from rock to rock? They're out there all night, and then the next day they're like, what the hell are we going to do to get to the Jeep? Or is that a truck? I don't really remember. But Tremors just celebrated its 30th anniversary a few weeks back. They played it all over the place.
I can't believe it's 30 years old.
I can't believe it still holds up.
It holds up incredibly well. I don't know how to describe this.
You got any answer you give that is remotely close to what I have, I will count. I'll let you know, because I think this is again a weird answer, but like it's a specific thing that they do. So,
Oh, okay.
well, you guys are right. Now I'll give you guys a count of 5, 4, 3, 2. Looks like your pens are down. Edwin, we'll go with you first this time.
So I don't know if it's a.
That's exactly what it
Right,
is.
they do
Pole
that,
vaulting.
yeah.
Chris,
I wrote polls.
I will count it. I'll count it.
Nice.
Nice job, guys.
I'm thinking. You know what I was thinking the whole time when they
In the supermarket, we think of the supermarket because that's what I was thinking of
People
when
rooftop
the
to
thing
rooftop.
goes
They
over
run the
and
lawnmower.
they're on the.
That's
yeah.
why I wanted to be specific about
No,
which part.
for
of the
some
movie.
reason I thought fishing because they throw the pipe bombs out
Right.
with the rope.
Yeah.
Or
So they do a
whatever it
lot
is.
to escape. So that's why I didn't mind rewording that question in the middle to try and help, because it wasn't that easy. All right. Well, that's freaking sweet, guys. 2 for 2 there. We're on a roll now. Question 7 in round number 1. The penultimate question. Category of Harry Potter films. So hopefully you guys are all fully involved in the wizarding world. How many children are in the Weasley family? You only see, I'm sorry, one of them you never see on screen in any of the movies, but he's mentioned at least. So huge Harry Potter fan over here. I listened to all the books over the summer. My wife and I read them all to each other. It's so lame. We used to read them like while they were coming out. Well, they were obviously like all out except for the last one when we were together. But we started going back and reading them. We used to sit around and read them like out loud.
It's weird because I saw the first 10 minutes of the very first movie and then the whole last movie.
But
So
you missed everything.
I missed everything in between.
You missed all the good stuff, man. All right. So you guys look like you're done writing. So I'll just go to Chris first this time. 4. That is incorrect. Edwin. I have never seen a single Harry Potter movie.
Sorry. I might have seen like half a movie when the first one came out with the kids or something.
Yeah.
I saw 10 minutes at somebody's house once and then moved on to something else. And then I went on a date to the last movie. That's the only reason I saw it.
It's more than I've seen. So sorry.
I think I read 2 chapters in the Philosopher's Stone.
Well, then you guys were not tailor-made for that question.
No, we weren't.
Would you like to reveal the answer?
The answer is 7. There are 7
7.
Weasley children.
Okay.
6 of them
That
are
might
on.
save our lives. One
I was
day.
gonna
Yeah,
I was gonna
one
go
day.
I was gonna go 6, but I was like, yeah, I'm probably still gonna be wrong, and that's probably too high.
No, we're good. We're good. All right. Final question in round number 1, guys. Category of comedy. So here we go. In Happy Gilmore, what did Happy do on the job that made his boss, Mr. Larson, put Happy in the hospital? It's in the opening of the movie. There's a kind of montage of the different jobs he's had, but the one specifically that he did where he ended up doing something to Mr. Larson that made him put him in the hospital. This question got added after my buddy Eric bought me the Funko Pops, Happy Gilmore and Bob Barker that are sitting in the background behind Edwin's shoulder over there.
That's solid.
But all right, give you guys a count of 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't forget the repeats. 1.
Repeat.
Oh, there we go. See, I knew you needed it. Okay, I'll read it again. In Happy Gilmore, what did Happy do on the job site that made his boss, Mr. Larson, put Happy in the hospital? Happy Gilmore is my favorite Adam Sandler movie, followed by The Wedding Singer, which a lot of people probably go to Billy Madison, but I actually don't really care for Billy Madison. But I'm a huge fan of the other two that I just named. They're probably the only two that I historically continue to watch over and over again. Wedding Singer and Happy Gilmore. Give you guys a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Edwin, we'll go to you first. Put a nail through his boot. I wish I could give you a half point, but that's not it.
Right.
Chris.
I was gonna say he hit something that went flying and then hit him in the head in the window.
You guys
What was that the
combined,
name
you
of-
would have had one correct answer almost.
Didn't he put it through his head?
Yes.
Yeah.
He shoots him in the head with a nail gun.
Ah.
So you guys are good for looking
damn
my
it. You know what I was thinking? What is it? Shooter McGavin having the tee off
his foot, right?
That's what. Oh,
Right.
God damn.
Okay.
By the way, stay away from Uncut Gems. It's
Yeah.
the worst Adam Sandler movie you'll ever.
Really? It's good.
I
it's good
heard it
reviews.
was great actually.
I don't know.
No.
It's
Pixels might be up there as the worst Adam Sandler movie.
yeah.
I think you could name any of the ones that are on Netflix, except I did like Murder Mystery. I thought that one was pretty good.
Anything that's not Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, and The Wedding Singer is pretty iffy.
Yeah, those are his best.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's going to take us to round number 2. Let's go over the scores here. You guys got 2 right each. So 2-2.
All right.
You guys are actually competing well against each other. I'm shocked you guys didn't get more of those questions right. But honestly, I'm happy that you got the score is as close as it is because it makes us even more fun. Round 2 works like this. Round 2 is called the wheel round. In the wheel round, you guys will spin that wheel you see behind you. Whatever category it lands on, you will then get asked a series of 5 questions in that category. Points are doubled in this round. So for every correct answer you get, you'll get 2 points. But there's also in this round, which makes it a little more easy for those who maybe don't know the answers, multiple choices available. So you can ask for multiple choice if you don't know the question. But for multiple choice, the points will be cut in half. You'll only be allowed 1 point. So
Okay.
there's that to stay with. There's also stealing available in this round, which is awesome. So say Chris gets a question wrong, and even if it went to multiple choice and you know what it is, you're going to get a chance to answer the right answer and vice versa. So that might come into play if you guys decide you don't want to go multiple choice. It's a way to screw the other guy over.
Cool.
So that's how round 2 works. You guys are tied. So honestly, it's whichever one of you wants to go first. Go ahead and spin the wheel. Edwin, yeah, you're the
All
guest. Chris is an old timer at this. Hey, that was a really terrible
Should
spin.
I do it again?
Do it a little harder than that, yes.
I was giving the benefit of the doubt.
He doesn't want to break the wheel.
You landed in horror.
Horror.
You want to take it? I know you're a big
Yeah,
horror
dude.
guy. Yeah, right. Edwin lands on horror. Let's freaking get him some horror questions. I'm going to scroll through them. I feel like horror is all the way at the end. It is. So let me scroll a little faster than that.
On horror.
Okay. You guys ready? Okay. Similar. I think these questions are not that difficult. But I thought my first round questions were really easy too. So hopefully you guys are okay with this. But let's jump right into it here. In category of horror movies, like we said, here's your question. Question number 1. In Child's Play, what is Chucky's full name?
Charles Lee Ray.
That is correct for 2 points. All right.
I was hoping I could steal that one.
Yeah, that's a good one to steal. That is correct. Okay. Question number 2 out of 5. Pinhead is a villain from what franchise?
This is still me.
This is still you.
Oh, okay.
You get 5 straight.
These are all you.
This is from Hellraiser.
Absolutely. Give the man 2 more points. Okay. Question number 3. In American Werewolf in London, what is the name of the pub that David and Jack stumble into prior to being attacked by the werewolf?
The Slaughtered Lamb.
That's right. Oh no, Chris, he's taking over. He's running away with it.
Oh my god.
Okay. Question 4. Chris is gonna really be mad at this one. In Army of Darkness, Evil Dead 3, Ash makes an ally named Henry the what in the first 15 minutes of the movie?
Are these timed?
Yeah, I mean, I'll start counting if it gets a little crazy.
Okay.
But you have multiple choice available too if you want it.
Multiple choice.
Okay. Is it Henry the Red, Henry the Brave, Henry the Valiant, or Henry the Dread?
I'm gonna say Dread.
Henry the Dread?
Yeah.
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
1 point steal.
Henry the Red.
That's correct. 1 point steal for Chris. That's good because Edwin was on a roll there. You definitely needed that one.
You know they were gonna call it the Medieval Dead, which would have been fucking amazing as a title. I don't know why they
Medieval
did
Dead?
the
Yeah, that is
Medieval
way
Dead.
better.
I don't know why they didn't. But
Man, yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Your final question in round number 2. This is actually a little hard too, so I apologize. This is the last one. I just wrote them in order. I didn't know that I should have spaced out the difficult ones, I think, but it's all right.
Shoot.
Question 5. Who played Father Merrin in The Exorcist? Remember, multiple choice is available.
I almost know it, and if I answer it wrong, I'm like 98% sure of the name, but I have to go multiple
Okay.
choice.
Was it Jason Miller, B, William O'Malley, C, Jack McGowan, or D, Max von Sydow?
D, Max von Sydow.
That's correct for 1 point.
Yeah.
All right, that was a big second round for you, Edwin. You got 7 points that round, bringing you to 9 total. So that's a really good.
9-3
Chris-
right now.
Chris got a steal there. So that's 1 point for him there too.
All
Chris,
right.
your turn at the wheel, my man.
Now that's a spin.
That was a good spin. It's gonna land on opponent's choice. Oh, what does it say?
respin.
Respin. I screwed you. I got a respin on there. Now it's gonna land on opponent's choice.
I know, right?
Action adventure.
Oh.
Yeah, you can follow the red thing. So you got so you do have a chance to spin again, but if you spin again, it's gonna
It's stuck.
whatever it's on, it's on. So that I should have said that before you spun, but you landed hard, so you really I think you did well.
All right.
You know what? I'll take it.
Action
I'll take
adventure?
Yeah.
Okay. Where the hell do I have those questions though? Let me go up. Probably the first ones I wrote. Here we go. Okay. Category of action adventure. Your first question. In Desperado, Antonio Banderas hides his weapons in what?
A guitar case.
That's correct. It's 2 points there.
Nice.
Okay. Question 2. By the way, Desperado. Like I haven't watched that movie in years. Love that movie.
Yeah.
That
That was one of those like not like I watched a ton. I obviously was raised watching a shitload of good movies, but that was one of the movies that like I found on my own, and I was like when it was on TV, I was like, holy shit, this movie's phenomenal. Just the way that Antonio Banderas like when he's like like throwing his arms and he's shooting behind his back. That's a great action flick.
It's crazy.
if you've never seen El Mariachi,
I've seen that
should
too.
check that out
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Believe me, I went on the whole.
The kick,
The
the,
kick
whole,
of it.
the whole Robert Rodriguez kick.
Yeah, I got into Desperado. I mean, when did Once Upon a Time in Mexico come out? Was it
2003, I think.
2003?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was definitely well removed. But it was probably a few years before that I got into Desperado. So it was like perfect time. That I was like, oh shit, they're making a new one. And then I already saw El Mariachi by then. But okay, your second question in action adventure. In Bad Boys 2, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence commandeer what car make from Dan Marino?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, a Ferrari, B, a Porsche, C, a Cadillac, or D, a Lexus?
A Ferrari.
That is incorrect. For a 1-point steal, Edwin. I'll read the. I'm not going to read the whole question again, but I'm going to read the answers. Did they steal a Ferrari, or commandeer a Ferrari, B, a Porsche, C, a Cadillac, or D, a Lexus?
No, I'm just kidding. A Porsche.
Incorrect.
Oh,
It was
really?
C, a Cadillac. They steal a Cadillac from Dan Marino. Dan Marino should definitely buy this car, but not this one because we're going to fuck this one up. Sorry. That was actually kind of a hard question. If you haven't seen that movie in a long time, but you should be able to get this one, though, I think. If I know that you're a big Arnie guy like I think you are. Question 3. In True Lies, which actor plays Arnie's partner, Albert Gibson?
True Lies was not one of my favorites.
Oh. If you have to go multiple choice, it's there.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Bill Paxton, B, Kevin Pollak, C, Bill Pullman, or D, Tom Arnold?
Tom Arnold.
That's correct. Good answer there. Okay. Question 4. Yeah, True Lies, by the way. True Lies is definitely one that it is good, and I've liked it. I don't watch it as much as I go. It's not my go-to Arnie movie for sure.
It's not mine either.
It's not like
I
Predator or
liked it
Total
enough.
Recall or something.
Yeah, no, I liked it enough, but it's one of those movies it's one of the Arnie movies I've seen the least.
Yeah.
It's entertaining. It's funny. It's funnier than it is,
Action packed.
Yeah.
No.
Definitely my least favorite James Cameron movie too.
Yeah. It's weird that he directed that. I mean, it's not weird.
I know
mean,
it's weird for him.
It's
It's different. It's different for him.
For him, it is weird. It's pretty straightforward movie for him, which is strange. But okay. Question 4. In Minority Report, this could technically fall under sci-fi, I guess, but I put it in action, so I apologize. But in Minority Report, what are the psychics who predict major crimes called?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. All right. Are they called A, seers, B, foresights, C, visionaries, or D, precogs?
Foresights.
Incorrect. For a 1-point steal, Edwin, are they A, seers, B, foresights, C, visionaries, or D, precogs?
D.
That's correct. Another steal there.
Shit.
Things are not looking good for you, Chris.
Shit. I knew I should have spun again.
All right. This is a very similar question to one you guys have already gotten, but it's a different movie, so it's okay. Question 5. In Jurassic Park, how many people get eaten by dinosaurs?
God damn. Oh.
I have to go play the whole movie in my head. Hold on. Fuck. It's gonna take way too long.
You want to go multiple choice? Yeah, well,
No, because that's not gonna help. Hold on.
I'll give you a repeat. You repeat available, so I'll give you a count of
Yeah,
5,
repeat it.
4,
Repeat
3,
it.
2, 1, repeat. Okay. In Jurassic Park, how many people get eaten by dinosaurs?
It's a smaller scale movie, so
It's in the ballpark of
yeah,
Jaws.
yeah. I'm gonna go with 8.
8. That is incorrect.
How many?
Well, I can't tell you.
yeah, that's right.
He
that's
gets a
right.
chance to steal
That's
it
right,
here.
you can steal.
So, because the answers were not available to you, I'm going to repeat the question because I didn't go multiple choice. So this is a 2-point steal, Edwin, if you get it. In Jurassic Park, how many people get eaten by dinosaurs?
I want to say 5.
That is correct for a 2-point steal.
Yeah.
That would be the dino loader at the beginning.
Yep.
The lawyer on the toilet.
Yep.
Nedry when he's trying to escape. Sam Jackson and the hunter.
The hunter was the guy I couldn't think of.
Clever girl.
Yeah.
Clever girl.
He's the last one, isn't he?
The last one to get
Yeah,
eaten.
yeah.
Is it Nedry that gets eaten last? I think no.
No,
Because Nedry's eaten during the night.
Yeah, no, he's actually one of the early ones to get eaten.
Yeah, he's eaten during the night when he's trying to escape during the hurricane. It's the next day that the other guy gets eaten. So
No, I'm saying the hunter. The
Yeah,
hunter's
yeah,
the
the
last
hunter
guy
is. No, I
Yeah,
agree.
the hunter's the last
Yeah.
guy.
Yep.
Yeah,
all right.
That's bad.
So
That's
round
bad.
2 did not go in Chris's favor.
it did not.
Edwin now has a 12 point, or now has 12 points. Chris has 6. So it's not horrible. Not horrible.
It's horrible.
But hey, question round 3. Round
Right.
3 is the hardest of the questions. So
All right,
we'll see what happens here.
I should have got 80s movies. Fuck.
Well, you didn't spin it.
I know.
All right. So round 3 works like this, guys. In round 3, you're going to give me 3 numbers. They're going to correspond to specific questions that I have. They're randomized. They're definitely a little harder, I think. Maybe not. But they're worth different point tiers. So your first question is going to be worth 2. Second question is going to be worth 3. And your final question is going to be worth 4. I'm sorry, 5. So, Edwin, you are in the lead. Why don't you give me your numbers first between 1 and 20?
3 numbers, you said?
3 numbers. Yep.
3 numbers. All right. I'll take 2,
Mhm.
6,
Yep.
and 8.
8. Chris?
5, 12, and 18.
Okay. Chris, so you have a 6-point deficit. You need to come over here. So you got to hit at least, you got to hit all 3 questions in order to win here. So,
Okay.
so let's hope you get it. Question 5.
Question 5.
That's the number.
Oh, okay.
The number you asked it. Your 2-point question. We don't have to hit all 5. You actually only need to hit 2 out of 3. So,
Okay.
question 5. Oh no, this is. I'm sorry. I
This
apologize.
is hard. All right. Listen.
Scores and soundtracks
No, fuck
is
it.
the category.
fuck.
Man.
Man,
But yeah, it's all good. It's not like the stuff we got. Which rock artist won an Academy Award for his score in The Social Network?
Trent Reznor.
That's correct. For your 2-point
Nice.
question.
That's the kind of stuff I know. That's the kind of stuff.
Okay,
Nice.
that gets you to 8.
No clue.
12 to 8 right now. So 4-point deficit here. Okay, your next question was 12. Okay. In the category of comedy,
All right.
in There's Something About Mary, Chris Elliott's character goes by what nickname? Chris Elliott, famous for Cabin Boy and Schitt's Creek on Netflix.
Is there multiple choice in this one?
No multiple choice
No,
in this one. I can tell you that it is a goofy ass name. Give you a count of 5, 4, 3. You do have 2 more repeats. 2, 1.
Tickler. I don't know.
No, that is incorrect. There's no stealing in this round, so that's just X there. That takes us to your 5-point question, which you need to hit in order to send it back to Edwin for his final round questions. Okay. You chose 18, and that corresponds with... Oh, this is a tough one. The category is drama. Okay. Willem Dafoe plays a budget hotel manager in this 2019 drama.
The Lighthouse.
That is incorrect. And your winner
Ah, fuck.
All right.
of my first
Nice.
trivia
Those were
match
tough, man.
is
Those were tough.
Edwin.
I would have been 0 for 3 also on those last 3, man. Those were tough.
What was the Willem Dafoe answer?
That would be the Florida Project.
I never even heard of it.
Yeah, it's not.
Was the something about Mary? Was it Stinky or something like that?
Woogie.
Woogie.
We're looking for Woogie. Oh, all right. Well, that's gonna do it for the actual trivia. But Edwin, would you like to, for fun, get the questions you were gonna get?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Because there's significant numbers, so I'd like to see what their
Okay.
the questions are.
2 corresponded to the category of disaster films.
Oof.
In Twister, what is the name of the tornado tracking device that Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt are trying to get activated inside the tornado?
Tornado one.
No, that would be Dorothy.
Dorothy.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
So you would have missed that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Question 6. Category of Harry Potter. We already know that you don't.
Oh, God.
You don't know this, so no, it's translated terribly. In Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry, Ron, and Hermione finally confront escaped murderer Sirius Black in front of what famous wizarding location? You wouldn't have any clue if you've never seen the movies.
The Mordor. No.
Close. It was the Shrieking Shack.
Yeah. I almost had it.
Yeah.
Oh, that one, obviously.
And then question 8 translates to the category of animated films. In Kung Fu Panda, Jack Black voices Po the panda. What Academy Award-winning actor voices his mentor, Master Shifu?
Is that the turtle? Or
No.
the other one, the furry one, the furry
Yep.
one. Academy Award winner.
Mhm.
Ah,
I think. If he's not an Academy Award winner, I just look like an asshole here, but I'm pretty sure he won an Academy Award.
I don't know.
That would have been Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman. Oh wow.
Yep. So, all in all, it wasn't bad though. Honestly, 12-8. That's a god. That's
Wow,
a that's
see,
a
it
decent.
within reach.
It wasn't that bad.
Had you gotten one of yours right on that last round, you probably would have beat me there. I mean, those were tough.
Yeah, I told you, round 3. I don't screw around with round 3.
Now I got to go home and watch all of my movies. Every movie that I ever watched, I got to go watch it again.
That's how I feel.
time.
That's how I feel every time, and then I don't watch anything.
Yeah.
Well, in the league that Chris and I are the tag team in, I did so much studying for our last match, like so much that I took to all these quizzes. I looked up all these things that popped in my head. I have a freaking movie trivia book somewhere where I literally answered all the questions from 1970s movies through present day movies and had my wife grill me on random questions throughout the week. And then we got to the final, which essentially is the wheel round. And because we were okay in the first round, we were down by like 4 points or something. 3 or 4 points.
It wasn't too bad.
And then we got the wheel round, we got scores and soundtracks. And I was like, I'm going to study one score or soundtrack.
See, if there were more soundtrack questions like the one you gave me,
Yeah.
I would have had a chance. But scores
Dude, they
get
were like
wicked iffy.
they were
for
just
me.
like, and we got a couple based on dumb luck. Like we went to multiple
Yeah.
choice, we're like this guy,
Yeah.
yep,
Yeah,
this
right.
guy, yep. But that was it. Like we didn't make it out of the second round. So
Yeah, the multiple choice helped because with the Exorcist, that question you asked me, for some reason in my head I had Christopher Plummer.
well,
Like, it's
Max von
Christopher
Sydow
Plummer.
and Christopher
I'm
Plummer
like,
look a
oh,
lot
wait,
alike.
That's Max von Sydow. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but Christopher Plummer look alike even.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
no, that was good. So what did you guys think of the match? Just we'll do a little Q&A here. So
It's awesome.
you had fun?
Yeah,
It was fun.
First time I ever partake in this, and you count me in for next time.
You see that? There we go. We
Where's the
got
next time.
there will be. No, there will be. I want to try to do this at least monthly, and I want to get more people involved if I can too. So, Chris, I know that you have fun doing this all the time. So,
I love this.
yeah,
I really need to beef up on my trivia though. Not my trivia, but my movie knowledge. When I was younger, I used to be way more into learning everything I could about movies or
Right.
remembering stupid facts about them. And then as I got older, it kind of, whatever. And then my interest shifted a little bit more towards music and learning all I could about music and everything like that. But I still love playing the movie trivia. So
Well, I think you guys did great. Honestly, like I said, I thought my questions were a little easier, but now come to think of it, a lot of them were pretty like movies that I know a lot about, and that doesn't necessarily translate to what everybody knows a lot about. And maybe you would have got some from the other categories that would have been like more suited to you. But
that's I find with question writers that happens a lot.
Yeah.
Movies you know well, or if you love Disney movies or whatever, your questions tend to go towards those.
Right.
That and there's less research you have to do.
It's true. It's true. One pops in my head, and I'm like, I think I know this who it is, and I just double check.
But those how many this, like how many this or that, those questions are always hard.
Yeah, and you don't have a lot of time either, so that's the other part of that stinks. But I tried to pick movies for those specific type of questions where it was like, there's not many deaths, and you probably
and they're all iconic.
Yeah.
They're all iconic.
Right.
You can think of them all in your head.
Right. And that's I didn't have any other. I don't think I had any other questions like that.
And
It's weird that they both popped up.
I agree. Where like when I was younger, we used to quote movies all the time when we worked together.
Yeah.
Like word for word. I'm like, now I find it hard to remember that stuff, and a lot of it has to do also with we watch so much many shows now
compared to movies.
As opposed to movies. That we're probably. I don't know if you've ever thought of doing a one for shows.
It's hot. So there's too many TV shows. It's too broad. The thing that I follow, the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, that's like a big production of this basically. Imagine this, but they go on tour and they have
production value.
900 people in the audience for this exact same setup.
Mm-hmm.
They're the gold standard for this. They have talked about doing that too, and it's just too hard. There's too many categories. There's too many different types of shows. It's too broad. But if you give people movies, you give in there's certain categories you can think of. That's a good way to do it. But
music would be cool, but because I don't think anybody's done it. But the only thing with that is there's only so many types of questions you can ask
for music.
You know what I mean? Like because it's not a visual. I mean, unless you ask about music videos, but that's. But
yeah, no, I wouldn't ask. I couldn't do a music. I couldn't do a music one. Like I love music, but I couldn't do a music one. Where was Ozzy Osbourne playing when he bit the head off the bat? Like I don't know that, but
where was this? Where was this artist born? Name three members of this group, or that could be.
Or even a little bit of name that tune. You play like a freaking.
Oh, maybe I'll start. Maybe I'll start that.
You'll start doing a name.
Yeah, maybe I'll start that one.
Name this tune. Did you just read it monotone?
A split second of
what rap song is this from? And just reread it in the most deadpan.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
I don't know. But you had fun doing it though. That's why I like that you guys had fun.
I love when you call me Big Papa.
I definitely want to have more people up here to do this. I was trying to do a triple threat match for this, but I was going to have 3 people. Honestly, the question writing part of it is definitely the hardest thing because I try to find time to do it. Downtime at work and stuff like that. I'm just like writing them in. And the good thing about this is any of the questions I didn't ask, the ones I asked you afterwards that didn't count, I will not allow to be in my next match. But anything I didn't ask is just going to get axed, and I'm just going to add new stuff in, just like that. So
how do you work that into the competition? Like, do you have like one page or an Excel where you have like
the questions,
specific set of questions, and I'm like, oh, this is for a second competition.
So I do it in Word. I just have a whole bunch of words, or 3 Word docs listed. So the first one was round 1, round 2, round 3. So I'll go through and I will rip out the ones that we just got in this round because I can go. Round 1's easy. Basically, that's just 9 questions. So the only one that will come into the next round might be the bonus question that we didn't get to ask in the first round. Yeah. The second round, it was only 5 questions from each one of the wheel slices. So in horror and in action adventure, I'm just going to rip out the first 5 questions and then I'll just add 5 more. And then round 3, I will go through and delete the 6 questions that you guys got asked, and then we'll start all over again. But so it's not that hard. It's really just finding time to kind of get them there. And this wheel is a work in progress. So I have opponent's choice and spinner's choice on there. I think I'm going to remove respin and opponent's spin because I think there's other categories I could add in. But one thing I want to do is if I know that you got like exactly who's going to come and do it like well in advance, which I'll try to do as best I can, I'll ask you guys to tell me what categories you want, and I will write in specific categories that aren't already on the wheel.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That way that you guys have an opportunity to land on something that you literally are like, I know I'm awesome at this specific type of Tom Hanks movies, like something like that.
So it's not a slaughter, a potential slaughter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 8 to 12 isn't exactly a slaughter.
No.
It's just the luck of the questions, really.
You know what might be a good idea? I don't know if you thought of it. Have a random spot on there where you create a random sheet, and you're like, it's just a mix.
It's just a random.
Yeah, they actually just started doing that in the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. So I will. That's a good idea. That will definitely be one of them. But again, if I ever burn through a whole category, I'd like to rotate some of them too, just in general. Like 80s movies won't always be on there. Might be 90s movies next time,
right?
But 2000s, that sort of thing. But
this is awesome because also there's so many things that we didn't cover. You know what I mean? That's what keeps it fun. You're like, maybe next time I'll get one question right. It's like there's so much more. We only covered a half hour and went over a certain amount of questions, but
this went by really quick. It was 40. So in total, right now we've only gone 45 minutes. So that's
wow.
Kind of seems like a long drive.
Okay,
Chris came all the way here for a 45-minute show. It's I'm glad you guys had fun. I want to have you guys back. So I'd like to have you guys. I'm gonna keep track of everybody who's come and played. So the next time we come back, we'll know that Edwin has his one win under his belt. So he'll be the guy everybody's gunning to beat.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, well, anyways, that's gonna do it for us. I know these guys had fun. I had fun. I want to thank Edwin. I want to thank Chris for coming out and doing this on such kind of short notice, and I really, really appreciate it. And as for me, I'm the Loud Bostonian, Kevin Duffey. Hopefully you guys watch us. If you liked it, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I will get you another one of these very soon. We're going to end the broadcast now, so see you later.